I wanted to vent my frustration as a member of the security cluster in government, as a general in the police. The fortunate part that's happened to me is that I've been working in units that works very close with the military. So I've got colleagues in the army that talks to me from time to time. We exchange training. I know the challenges they're experiencing on a daily basis. When I address those seniors on the day, the first thing I started with, say that I was political or otherwise, but I had to shoot straight. Then I said, all of you sitting here, I believe you are coming from the same political party. Your interest must be aligned, all of you. This interest is the safety of this country. But what we have allowed to happen with the security cluster is not fair. It's what brings us here today. And I started an examples, and I started with each one of them. I said, Premier, you did A to Z. And that's not right. Minister of Defense, you go to the national TV, you say there's X number of soldiers deployed in KZN, and you're lying. The colonel in charge of the province in KZN has got 150 soldiers. The 150 soldiers don't have vehicles to get out of the base. And those few vehicles that are there don't have diesel, because there's no contract on diesel in the military. And those diesel that are being sponsored by private sector to get into those vehicles, the soldiers can't get out of the base because they've got no place to sleep in Devon. They don't have a place to sleep because they've got no tents. The tents are old. The military have not bought them tents. Why those things are happening is because there's no budget allocated to the military. Then you have a minister that wanted me to disclose that at the Human Rights Commission. And I said it in a closed meeting. But she went out there and make it look me as a bad person. I'm saying it now, what transpired in that meeting, closed meeting. If all of them are there, they will tell you. Some of the things I addressed in that meeting, coming back to your question, was that I had asked the Premier, I've asked the Minister. I said, declare the state of emergency here now, not tomorrow. And the state of emergency must shut down social media communication. Had we done that at the time, we're not going to have the destruction that we had. Because honestly speaking to honorable members, the public was angry about the arrest of the president. It was not a planned thing. I hear analysts and everyone else and the reports that came out that says it was well coordinated. That is wrong. It was individuals that saw what the court has done, the ruling they came up with, and they were upset. And they felt it cannot be that the president is going to be treated like this.